Hello Emily, hello Eben, this is Tony Ostian in Chicago. Over the next few minutes I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background, copywriting and sales experience, and some of my biggest achievements in direct marketing. So as far as my background, you can probably tell that I sound a little funny, and that's because I hail from Coventry, England. As a teenager, my family and myself moved to Chicago from Coventry, England. Again, Coventry is a small town north of London in the mid-70s. And in Chicago, I graduated high school when I was still 16, went to college for a couple of years and majored in pre-med. But after a couple of years of pre-medicine, I wasn't totally 100% passionate about pursuing a career in medicine. So I dropped out of college. And as a 19, 20-year-old, when you haven't finished a college education, it was very difficult to get a high-paying job. So what I did, I went into sales. And I've done both inside and face-to-face sales over, I would say, easily over 20 years. And I'm about to tell you some of the sales positions that I've done that I would like to highlight because they really molded who I am as a person today. And one of the first inside sales positions I had was in the mid-80s, where I worked as a commodity broker. And as a commodity broker, we didn't have lead generation back then, so basically the sales manager would give us a list of investors to contact, and we would just cold call with the goal of closing that investor to invest $20,000, $25,000, $50,000, $100,000 more into the very risky commodity futures. And one of my proudest moments as a commodity broker is that I cold called this gentleman in Florida. He was a retired former VP of marketing for IBM. And when I called him, he actually hung up on me, but I really wanted this guy as my account. So what did I do? I wrote a sales letter. I wrote him like a 2-3 page sales letter explaining to him the benefits of why he should do business with my firm. Mailed the letter, and a few days later, guess what? I get a call from him, and he proceeded to send me a $50,000 check to open up an account with my firm. I only wish back then I acted on my copywriting. I was too young, really didn't know that I had the skill set. But anyway, that sales position led to others. And another sales position that I really did well in was working with a group of local Chicago real estate attorneys that were promoting a creative financing, no money down real estate seminar series, again here in Chicago. I worked with 6 other salespeople, and five other salespeople, and out of the 6, I was the one that brought in 60% of the business. And again, how did we generate leads? My bosses ran classified ads in the Chicago Tribune, Sun-Times, Daily Herald. The calls would come in, and as the inside salesperson, our job was to get the person to show up at a free mini workshop, and at the mini workshop, which talked more about real estate investing using creative financing, at the end of the seminar we had to close down those prospects, and the ones that we didn't close, we would obviously follow up over the phone. But like I said, out of all the salespeople in the office, I brought in 60% of the business. That led to another inside sales position. I started at Nightingale Conan in 1994. I worked in their infomercial sales division for their #1 client at the time, who was Kevin Trudeau. And Kevin Trudeau was marketing personal development programs like Mega Memory, Mega Speed Reading, some Kung Fu, self-defense, martial arts. And I was one of the top inside salespeople, and again, we would be taking calls from the infomercials that he was running 24/7 for soft offers and hard offers. And one thing that I really got from that sales experience is that, especially with the soft offers where the consumer would not see the price, you had to know how to think quick on your feet. And because I was one of the top guns in the office, that led to a management position where I worked with a number of other infomercial sales managers, and we recruited, trained, and managed new inside salespeople. And while at Nightingale Conan, a copywriting position opened up, and again I worked with Kevin Trudeau, who at that time was promoting a business opportunity. And again, he gave me my first copywriting position, gave me a copywriting course that he put together. And as his chief copywriter, my sole job was to help him sell more of his books, his audio tapes, but more importantly, fill his seminars, because there were regional rallies going on, annual seminars, and at these annual seminars, 4,000 or 5,000 plus people would show up. And actually, my sales letters to promote these annual conventions actually sold out the event. I wrote copy for him for about a year. Then in 1998, I basically went out on my own. And over a 14-year stretch, I've penned cash-generating business-to-consumer and business-to-business sales copy in diverse industries to sell real estate property, real estate investment seminars, business opportunities, car insurance, books, information products, feng shui, personal development, chiropractic, travel services, online marketing and legal services, as well as lead generation and dietary supplements. Now, one of the things you wanted candidates to discuss are some of our biggest achievements as a marketer. And one experience that I'm really proud of is that I worked with a company called RocketClicks. They are a pay-per-click and search engine optimization firm. And one of the things that I advised them to do was to create a 4-letter lead generation campaign that was targeting companies that were using pay-per-click, particularly AdWords. And what I did, again, I crafted a 4-letter campaign using lumpy mail, as well as grabbers like this one. This was actually, this is the first page of I think it was a 6-page sales letter. And as you can see, it used a dollar bill. And what did this dollar bill do? Because it obviously replaced the headline, was grab attention. And when the prospect didn't respond to this first lead generation letter, this bank bag, which was letter number 2 in the series, it went out. And of course, do you think this went in the trash can? It ended up in the A pile. Because when a prospect would receive something like this, they would open up, and again, my sales letter was inside. It was like in this case, a 5-page sales letter. And what I'm showing you here, 2 segments of that campaign. There was a 3rd letter and 4th letter in the series. But the improved response warranted the extra expense, and the campaign did so well that for this particular client, new revenue was up 25% over the previous year in a recession. Now, as you can see, I'm a serious student of copywriting and direct marketing. And these are my little babies, my gems that I read and reread. And truth be told, I've easily invested tens of thousands of dollars in my copywriting and marketing education. And then now I'm just reading this book to improve my productivity. It's called Time Management for Entrepreneurs by Dan Kennedy. And as you can see, I've been highlighting some good things that I'm learning about how to be more productive with my time. So what is your next step? Well, your next step is to grab a cup of your favorite beverage and read my 13-page cover letter, which basically shows you how I can help you grow your business in 2011 and beyond. And with that, carpe diem, and make it a great day.